I am AI avatar of CA Ratan Mundra. Welcome to our guide on the Annual Compliance Audit Report or ACAR for Capital Market Intermediaries in IFSCs. Every intermediary operating under IFSCA regulations is required to conduct this audit. The purpose is to ensure that all compliance norms are followed accurately. Submitting this report helps maintain transparency and accountability. It also enables the authority to track adherence to rules. The ACAR ensures the integrity of capital markets within IFSCs. Today, we'll walk you through the format, requirements, and important deadlines for submission. The ACAR is mandated under the International Financial Services Centers Authority Capital Market Intermediaries Regulations 2025. In particular, Regulation 25 requires intermediaries to undergo an annual compliance audit. Regulation 27 outlines norms for those dealing in foreign securities. These rules ensure that all activities are conducted within the framework set by IFSCA. By adhering to these regulations, intermediaries can avoid penalties or operational issues. The authority provides clear guidance to streamline the process. Understanding these provisions is critical before preparing your audit report. All categories of capital market intermediaries or CMIs must submit the ACAR. This includes broker-dealers, clearing members, and depository participants. Global access providers and introducing brokers are also required to report. Submission must include both the ACAR and the Annual Compliance Audit Checklist, known as ACAC. These reports provide a consolidated view of compliance across the organization. The aim is to ensure that each intermediary fulfills its obligations consistently. Even financial year specific submissions, such as FY 2025-26, must be reported in the prescribed format. The Annual Compliance Audit Checklist or ACAC is divided into three parts. Part A covers general obligations applicable to all CMIs. Part B focuses on obligations specific to the category of registration or authorization. Part C includes checklists provided by market infrastructure institutions or MIIs. These checklists ensure that members are compliant with their respective governing rules. Combining these three parts creates a comprehensive compliance report. Submitting all three parts alongside the ACAR is mandatory. The checklist serves as a roadmap for auditors during the review process. MIIs play a critical role in the audit process. They provide their own checklists which are appended to Part C of the ACAC. Members must submit this combined report to both the authority and the respective MII. MIIs also share information from the ACAC and ACAR to the authority. This reporting must occur by 30th November each year. It ensures that compliance is verified not only internally but also externally. MIIs help maintain a consistent audit framework across all intermediaries in the IFSC. Global access providers and introducing brokers have additional reporting obligations. Their activities related to global access must be audited annually. The ACAR format now includes Part B for these entities. This simplifies compliance by integrating their audit report with the standard ACAR submission. It ensures a uniform approach across all intermediaries. By following this, GAPs and introducing brokers maintain regulatory transparency. Annual reporting for these entities helps the authority monitor cross-border securities activities effectively. The annual compliance audit must be conducted by an eligible compliance auditor. This can be a member of ICAI, ICSI, ICMAI, or an authorized auditor from a foreign jurisdiction. Auditors must be peer-reviewed and independent. They should have no conflicts of interest with the intermediary. Appointment of a compliance auditor is limited to a maximum of 3 consecutive years. Reappointment is allowed only after a 2-year cooling-off period. These rules safeguard the audit's objectivity and quality. Selecting a credible auditor is essential for accurate reporting. The ACAR must be prepared on the auditor's official letterhead. It should clearly mention the financial year being audited. Annexure 1 captures compliance with CMI regulations, covering Part A and Part B of the ACAC. Annexure 2 records compliance with rules, regulations, and bylaws of stock exchanges, clearing corporations, and depositories. Each annexure details compliance status and exceptions, if any. The structured format ensures clarity and uniformity. Proper documentation helps avoid discrepancies during regulatory review. All CMIs must submit the ACAR along with the ACAC annually. The submission is to be made via email to GeoVersus. The deadline for reporting the previous financial year, such as FY 2025-26, is 30th September. MIIs also receive a copy if the intermediary is a broker-dealer, clearing member, or depository participant. Timely submission ensures compliance and prevents regulatory action. Maintaining a clear timeline is vital for audit planning. Following deadlines demonstrates the intermediary's commitment to governance. In summary, the Annual Compliance Audit Report is a critical regulatory requirement for all CMIs. Submission of both ACAR and ACEC ensures that general and category specific obligations are met. Independent auditors verify compliance and provide credibility to the process. MIIs facilitate oversight and ensure standardized reporting. Meeting deadlines, maintaining documentation, and following the prescribed formats are essential. By adhering to these norms, intermediaries strengthen market integrity. The ACAR is not just a regulatory formality, but a reflection of robust compliance culture. Moon Says and Management Consultants LLP, a trusted partner for SEZ and IFSC excellence, a pioneer in establishing SEZ and IFSC units within Gift City and India, delivering end-to-end IFSC setup, operational support, and handling compliances, risk management. Renowned for deep expertise in regulatory approvals, capital markets, fund management, insurance, finance company, foreign university, BATF, and ancillary regulations and fintech. Expertise in customs clearance for aircraft and ship procurement, leasing, GST, DSPF, IFSCA. Comprehensive support covering registration, reporting, and regulatory transitions, ensuring ring fencing, transparency, and global compliance standards. Join our network. Scan the QR codes below to stay connected with us.